Hello and welcome to Guardians of the Gygax. I am your host, confidant, and sweet towboy Michael Sharp. I am here with Carl.
Hello.
Richard.
Out of context joke.
Lay.
Hello.
And Ataria.
Hello.
Oh.
That would have been better.
That was too
wasn't
much.
how that went.
I got nothing else.
Anyway,
how
toes
are
are
you
cool.
guys?
Good.
Grossed out.
Yeah.
I'm
Very,
ready to
very,
go.
very grossed out. Yep.
I'm
Good.
fine.
Cool.
It's just the tip of me that's really grossed
What is
out.
generally just the
About
tip, yeah.
the tip.
It's just got to touch your lips, it's fine.
So,
That's what he said.
who wants to roll a D20?
You keep asking this want question. Is there...
A 2, the best number.
Oh,
Two.
Oh no. Oh no.
11.
10. Yes.
So, Carl,
Wait, why
in
are
your
you...
own words,
why is
what
the
happened
what is
last time?
Well, we went to Bertrand's house to say that we'd got the helm, and we told him that it happened. And I told him that the cat had... The small cat had cursed me, and that I'd dealt with it. And then he broke her mirror, and
Good.
then a monster came out, and
Sweet mom.
No.
I attacked it, and then it made me very frightened of it. And I've been in the China room, and then there's some
The Fabergé egg room?
room with shiny eggs.
Yep.
And then I went to a dining room,
And the
then I
nursery.
went into some kind of small children's room,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to get away and around, and I
Aren't
can't
we
really
all?
understand everything. But that's pretty much all that I've seen.
Cool. Okay. And the rest of what happened is basically this horrific creature started to fuck with y'all. Yeah.
It ate Jim Jar.
It devoured Jim Jar. It made a Jim Jar jam sandwich all over the floor. Basically,
happy.
just made a big old mess.
And it made
Atari
Silver
nearly
erect,
cried,
right?
which was
No. Silver was erect because of the weird space magic.
Okay.
The erection
Space
helped
magic.
Jim Jar's inevitable death. Not that my erection is responsible for Jim Jar's death, but it was there.
That's what knocked him out. That's why he couldn't run away from that.
I forgot about you.
so.
Okay.
And the episode ended with this thing jumping into the throat of Ahsoka,
To kill me.
Wait,
and you blacked
don't be
out.
so negative.
It's either going to possess me,
Yeah.
or it's going to kill me.
Yeah.
Possession doesn't always end in death.
Well, I mean, in the long
I
term,
mean-
it kind of does, right?
I mean,
Everything
considering
dies.
All
Yeah.
of them want to kill me anyway.
Yeah, but if you're a weird space witch,
I
like
don't
I'm
wanna kill
okay with
you.
weird. I'm okay with weird space witch.
Okay.
She's way closer friend to me than Osaka is.
Oh, thanks.
I don't want to kill Asaka. I just don't trust you at all, even a little bit.
But what if it
So
was
rude.
What if it was the weird space witch that was making these?
Oh no, I don't like her either. There's no
Space
good here.
witch.
I mean,
Well, I mean, Silver doesn't know.
What's
Silver's
space
making an
witch?
assumption. The weird
hag.
haggy thing.
Oh, the hag.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Silver's,
pretty
Silver's new friend.
Silver's new friend.
Yeah, because my old
Space
friend
witch.
got sent to jail.
Okay. So you guys are basically where you were last episode. Ahsoka, you are alone outside. Apart from Bertrand, you blacked out. You open your eyes to Bertrand, sort of shaking you. Meanwhile, inside Bubbles, you are defending the corpse of Jim Jar from the looting hands of Silver.
Yes.
And Chiron, you are systematically destroying every room in this building, it looks like. Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
I rolled a 14.
It's not high enough.
I gathered.
So you burst through the wall, and
Kitchen down into...
no, you are traveling up, slowly. So you burst through the wall back into the same room you were at, back into the foyer, and you basically run straight through that room, through another wall.
So we're arguing over a corpse, and then Chiron just smashes through a wall, charges through the room, and goes through the other wall.
And you enter sort of just a sitting room, except there's plastic all over the couches, and sort of in the entryway there's red rope on 2 hooks, sort of blocking entry.
This is like a historical room.
And
This is
I
priceless.
rolled a 22 that time, so the building is still structurally intact. And essentially, we're still in combat, but just for the sake of your wisdom saving throws. What are you guys up to? Bertrand is shaking and he's like, Ahsoka, are you okay?
Can I talk?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, do I remember what happened?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
That would be 18.
Yeah, you remember. And you have this really sick feeling in your stomach still.
I'm like, it's in me. You gotta get it out. Like, it's in me.
He looks at you and he's like, get it out.
Get it out.
He takes your dagger and will try and split open your stomach.
Okay, I lie down. I lie down and I'm like, just get it out.
One hand is on your sort of chest, and the other hand is just slicing open your stomach, sort of
obviously.
long cesarean style.
Yeah, I'm screaming in pain, obviously.
He rolled an 18 to hit you. I assume it's you're prone, so he gets advantage. So yeah, an 18. And he deals 4 damage total to you. As this thing that sort of looks like the hag, except has a whole bunch of blood, and so it's a silvery sort of hag looking thing, with blood wrapping around it, and also this dark crackling energy sort of wrapping around it as well. And it basically pours out of your stomach, takes a hag form, and starts levitating.
I'm like, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
He's like, I've used all of my initiative. I'm out of actions.
Can I even attack it?
It's technically moving. You're prone, though. Do you get attacks of opportunity when you're prone?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
No, there you
Yeah,
go.
so roll with
currently
disadvantage.
slit open
Roll with disadvantage.
How are you attacking? Doing?
Dagger.
with my rapier.
throw your try and hook it with your large intestine.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah, I don't hit it.
Okay, you swing for this thing, and it just sort of separates a bit, avoiding the blow.
I'm like, you'll never take me alive.
I'll kill myself.
The two of you inside, what are you up to?
No, I'm just still cradling Ginger, batting away your attempts at looting his body. That's it. Crying, mostly. Just a lot of tears.
I love how you're not going after the
Bertrand
hag.
I'm not doing
help?
anything. I'm very
Not
much
at this point. It's
sad.
all sort of happened within 6
Revenge.
seconds.
Nope.
So he was
I'm
mainly
sad.
focused on gutting the cat.
Is Bertram's office attached to this room? Do I know where Bertram's office
No.
is?
Bertrand's office is at the center.
But he has an office at home. He has a nice room in his home with a big chair and a big desk.
I mean, somewhere.
Yeah, I want to go find it.
Okay.
I was going to start wandering through this dude's house.
Okay, which direction do you head?
You just went through
Office.
Kyron's, doors.
Well, yeah, I'll check through. I'll peek through I can't see it if I look through the 6 doors that are now holes in walls in this room.
No, you can't see it.
Upstairs.
Okay, you start heading upstairs.
Yeah.
Come to a long corridor.
Yeah. I'll just process of elimination. I'll start at the first door.
It takes up more than 6 seconds.
Oh
to walk
yeah.
the stairs.
That's mine.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from you there, Chiron?
Come on, you can
Come
do
on,
it.
you can break down this house.
No, I can't. I can bring down the house, but I can't make it save.
Okay, so that is up to 95, so 5 rooms so far.
You're 100.
Yes. It's a
It's a mansion.
grand
You can
mansion.
do it. I believe in you.
That is 83. And you burst into a room that has a big old stone desk with mahogany drawers. It has sort of filing cabinets, really rudimentary sort of arcana pewter, and just a portrait of Bertrand painted in oils on the wall to the east of the desk. You break it all.
Yeah.
Even the walls. Just like, oh my
I'm not raging, I'm just knocking into things and making them over.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, it does say that I control your movement, and your movement is erratic. You're not angry about it, but you're acting as if you're in a rage without the anger.
Yeah.
So you're...
You just
I imagine
misunderstood.
it as, like, fear mixed with interpretive dance.
Wow.
Should I make a strength check to break through these walls?
Oh, no.
Yes, you can.
You're barreling through.
Wonderful.
Remember, all the walls are made of cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. I smell terrible.
So what do you guys do? Oh, no, it's back to, me, isn't it?
I mean,
It
no,
is,
it's
yeah.
our turn again.
So,
Yeah, definitely.
You guys are fine. I mean, you might kill everyone with the house, to be fair.
So,
God.
this thing is, can you make me a wisdom, constitution saving throw, please?
12.
12? Cool.
I'm fucked.
You're fucked,
yes.
Well, Bertrand rolled a 9. The two of you fall unconscious. How many hit points do you have?
Like 20.
It's tons.
How did I leave you with so much?
I think I had to remember we had a rest before we went. Yeah, we did, because she went.
Yeah.
She went in, and we had like a short rest, so I used my hit dice.
Yeah.
You did.
I'm gonna have a short rest.
So I
guys.
have 27.
27? Cool. You take 45 psychic damage.
I'm dead.
You're unconscious.
No, you're unconscious. You have to have max now.
And then your max goes down by...
No. So you also suffer 1 level of exhaustion as this wave of just utter weariness comes across
Trying
you.
to kill you.
Um,
I think, as I say, everyone is trying to kill me at
Not
this point.
me. I don't want to kill you.
And this thing is going to turn back to where you guys are and start heading that way.
No. Stay away. Don't.
It gets about 30 feet and then is going to end its turn. It is your turn, guys.
I burst through another wall.
Really? You burst into the kitchen.
Wonderful.
You knock over the stove. You
pot.
Set it on fire.
you scold the chef who was in there horrifically.
Oh yeah, I'm telling him off.
The chef,
And
the
way
chef,
too much salt.
like the chef has heard this beast just thrashing through the house. He's still just stirring the risotto.
I'm
Like
getting
if I don't keep stirring the risotto, it will not be risotto.
Just before you burst in, he looks at the stove at where a souffle is slowly rising, and then he hears a thud. Another 6 seconds later, a louder crash. Another 6 seconds later, another crash. And then, like, just the stove goes flying towards him, and he's just burnt by hot souffle.
Wonderful.
Which collapses as it flies at him.
Yeah.
I rolled a 63, so the building is still intact.
Still alive.
You are upstairs
Yeah, I
there,
was
Silver.
going to go into a room.
Okay, you enter a room, and it is, odds or evens?
Evens.
Cool. You enter the room, and, it's locked.
How do I enter a room if it's locked?
Exactly. You try the door, and it is locked.
Okay, I would like to unlock it.
Cool. Give me a lock period.
No, with my shotgun.
Okay. You shoot through the door easily.
Cool.
And inside you see this room which is clad in sort of red and blue leathers.
Nope.
Hey.
You see a big rotating wheel with 4 straps and a very elderly
Oh gosh.
gnomish fellow tied to it, slowly rotating. He has some sort of orb bound to his mouth, and is in very, very yellow, tight. It looks like a material you've never seen before, but you can basically see the outline of everything.
No.
Can I walk up to the spinning circle?
Yep.
And take out the mirror and like tuck it into his clothes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Is there a externally facing window in this room?
And accidentally,
Is there a window in this room? To the
there's
outside
no
world?
windows in this room.
Alright.
This is a room that does not get to see the light.
This is a shame room.
Sure.
God, cannot see
And
this.
his eyes are wide with fear, but also
They should be.
anticipation.
Is it because
Patient.
somebody's like erection kind of like?
Silver is still erect.
And yeah,
Yeah, I'll tuck the mirror in and then leave.
cool. You see like disappointment cross his face as you leave.
But
and
don't
shut
worry,
the door.
don't worry, it gets better.
And he is slowly spinning round. And yeah, Bubbles, what are you up to?
I cannot emphasize this enough. This has broken me. I'm staying with Jim Jar. That's it.
And the
Okay.
next round, you're going to have a friend.
Well, I don't know that. I am very committed to where I am.
Can I get a death saving throw from you there, Leigh?
Man, you've been rolling shit today.
Ew.
so-
Yay!
Is that one success?
She's like, yay!
Bertrand also had a
natural one."
success.
One step closer to ending this.
And
fucking likes me anyway.
this beast, it enters the building again where you are, and is going to, as you get closer, as it gets closer, you're not moving. It doesn't matter. It is going to,
No.
Believe it or not, you won't be able to refuse.
it is
Happens every time.
going to,
I mean, you did
Do you
did
Jim Jar
take it
to
the last
live
time,
again?
and it worked out so well for you.
so you're just focusing on Jim Jar, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
you
mean,
feel
I'll
you
see.
feel a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Hi.
Is that how you?
It's like an old withered hand, and you're like,
It's a very young, small hand, soft, small hand.
It's your boy,
Okay. Yeah.
Spit Spidery?
No,
No?
it's not a spider.
I'll just kind of try and bat it away. Go away.
You hear Bubbles.
Oh, no. What is this? Don't do this to me. What's happening?
Do you turn around?
Yeah.
You see Jim Jar standing in front of you.
No.
His two scimitars on his side, short swords on his side.
No. No.
Does he have all these teeth?
No, he doesn't.
Does he have all of his insides?
Yeah, he does.
Like he looks healthy, healthy-ish.
He looks like he did
Bleeding eyes?
Before the myth or after the myth?
after the myth.
Rough transition.
Before the getting devoured 3 minutes ago.
What? I'm still holding his dead body.
So you've looked at this thing. You
Yeah.
look back and you just see rags.
What is happening? What is going on? Hold on. No, what is happening? This is a trick. I don't trust this at all. This is some tomfoolery and I'm not okay with it.
It's me, Bubbles.
No.
It's me.
No, I don't believe you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. And he is going to stab you twice.
Yeah.
The greatest betrayal.
Yeah. Well.
So the first one is a 9.
No.
And the second one is a 22.
Yeah.
And you take 13 piercing damage, and 19 necrotic damage.
Oh.
And
And some psychic damage.
No, I'm about to die.
oh no, because I reduced you to 0 hit points last turn. He actually has advantage on these attack rolls. So I'll just see if I hit with the other one. 17.
Yes.
Okay, so you take another 13 piercing and 19 necrotic.
58.
That's me down, guys.
As you go down, you see Jim Jar's face blink. His eyes blink,
I knew it.
and they flash silvery. And your last conscious moment is your head sort of falls to the side, and you look back at the rags, and you're just staring into Jim Jar's lifeless eyes.
Don't.
Come on, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Worst day of my life.
Ooh, I rolled a 17 plus 2.
A 17. You snap out of it to the screams of this, basically, this mutilated chef.
Of course, that's what would snap him out of it.
Oh, yeah.
My souffle.
And I'm like, where the hell am I? Do I know where I've been?
No, you do not.
Oh, yeah, I was
But he remembers the things that happened before.
Yeah.
Just has no.
He'll just look back and just see.
Yeah, I
the fuck
like I look around the room and I'm like, oh, there's a hole, and I go through the door, which I think we to room.
Yeah, because you went.
It leads you back to the main room. Yes.
Wonderful. I go there. What do I see?
You see Jim Jar standing over Bubbles,
But he's gone.
weeping,
All right.
and a pile of rags next to Bubbles.
Okay then. Very odd.
You would remember.
Strange.
Does he remember the thing that made him run away?
No.
Oh.
I see.
You seeing it triggered you into.
Because it ate him, and then I got fierce.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess you would. I guess you would.
Right. Okay then. I'm going to cautious. Wait, and Jim Jar's not thinking.
Not
Thinking.
thinking.
Blinking.
He is thinking hard.
He's pinging.
Oh, yeah.
He's pinging, mate.
Okay, so what's he doing?
So he is sort of like crouched. He's on his knees, holding Bubbles' head, crying.
All right.
So you're approaching him from behind.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I'm cautious because I saw him die,
Yeah.
so I approach him.
Yeah. Are you doing it stealthily or?
Well, I'm not saying anything.
What's your movement?
40 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you can get close to him.
All right.
You can get right up next to him if you like. Cool.
That would be ridiculous.
Cool. What do you do?
I'm with striking range if he does anything hostile. I'll hit.
Bubbles is like on the ground, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And dead?
Yeah.
Bleeding out. Was that double your?
No.
Okay. Yeah. You're unconscious.
I don't know.
No one does, I think, right?
No, we don't hear this. Why would we
Wasn't
do
that our thing?
We
Can
never,
I?
ever get
I mean, I can.
surprised.
Like, I'm quite
Ever.
close to the top of the stairs, right?
Yeah.
I can make it back with some movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got height advantage now.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
And I can. I've got a gun.
Yeah.
Great big shotgun.
I thought you liked this space witch.
yeah, hold on. This is your best friend. Oh, no, this
No,
is just
it's Jim Jar.
Oh, it's Ginger.
So I left, and there was a corpse they wanted to loot, and a live tabaxi. Now there's a dead tabaxi, and
the corpse.
he looks nothing like the corpse. Now he's a back to Jim Jar.
Yeah.
When he got scone in the face by my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, and Chiron is looking like not speaking to Jim Jar happily. Like,
No, I'm cautious
Yeah.
because he was dead before.
I wish to make him dead again.
Cool. Roll to hit.
Twice with the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
A natural 1, and which is a 9, and a 23. I get advantage because of height.
Is
No.
I'm going to ask. And he's surprised. He doesn't know
He's
I'm
not
there.
surprised.
Yeah. I'm very surprised. Yeah, I assume one of those hits.
Can I steal a player's handbook? I know we have many a boot.
A boot?
Rot-row.
Cool. So yeah, one hits. What you gonna do when your son's at home crying alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? His name is Jim Jar.
23.
23.
Yeah, that was 2 8s and a +7.
Cool. It takes.
That was the best
What
possible
kind
outcome.
of damage is it?
Shifty, ouchie.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, I don't have any of my fun stuff. It's piercing.
Cool.
I don't have anything. Any
Sweet.
special
Yeah,
flavors
yeah.
active.
It takes 23. 23 damage.
Cool.
Cool. He is. Can I get death saving throws from you two and Bertrand? Bertrand
Ooh,
gets
so
another.
close to him.
Was it a 2?
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm
Cool.
having it.
So Bertrand has 2. You're 1 for 1, and you're 1 success. Okay. So this Jim Jar is going to stand up, turn around to look at you, Silver, and he is going to cast a spell. Can you give me?
Is that an attack? No, it's a spell, right?
It's a spell.
Yeah, let me just check. Check it.
Check away. And can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, of course. Bros before
Oh yeah, the Iron Defender imposes disadvantage on one attack or... Oh no, it's just attack.
Yep.
Damn.
That's how it works.
So,
Yes.
hold on a second.
This
Don't
is a
give me
whole
that
thing.
saving throw yet. I looked at the wrong thing.
Solid.
Alphabet is hard, guys. This thing has so many spells. I love it. And it's something you've never faced.
Sing the ABC while you're
ABC.
looking for
I
it.
mean,
Backwards.
I could Google the spell.
Tell me the name, I might know.
W, X, Y, and Z. Wisdom saving throw, please, please.
That's fine.
And that's the end of the song.
On the table.
Track.
You don't got
Yeah, nah, I'd like an 11.
An 11. Okay.
I know, look at
This
his
is
face.
how we all do.
I'll
What?
just say, this is the last episode, guys.
Yeah.
This is it. Like,
Mourn us.
new campaign.
What is Silver's greatest feat?
Like, at this point, Jim Jar?
Yeah.
Because it was dead and now it's not?
So just surrounding you,
It's Jim
good.
Jar.
Good.
hundreds of gym jars.
Man, so my greatest fear is Bubbles' greatest
Yes.
greatest passion.
Possible thing.
Just so many gym jars around you. It's like in the Matrix when there's all those
Agent Smiths.
yeah, and
Oh,
except you're no Neo.
cool. Fair.
Where are those D10s? Double checking, I have enough. Need 2 more.
Why did Bertrand do this?
Yeah, Bertrand.
Yeah,
Well,
but
actually,
Bertram
why-
didn't do
He's a
this.
politician.
Yeah,
They
he's
don't know what they're doing.
He doesn't know magic.
Osaka did this to us.
I
does
didn't
that?
do that.
There we go. Oh, good. So that is 17, 25, 36, 42, 45 damage.
I'm at -5.
One.
Psychic. And it lasts for a minute.
Well,
Wasn't I'm going to keep taking this damage? Or it's fine. I mean, if I'm dead, I'm dead.
No, you're unconscious, so it's fine. So the last thing you see are just these gym jars piling over you.
I can't be unconscious. I'm a Warforged.
so
You're incapacitated.
Yeah. incapacitated, right?
You're offline.
No. No.
You get your vision.
It was a successful 2
is
days.
gym
of life.
jars
Yeah.
just piling onto you,
Yeah.
and then like the blue screen of death.
Good.
You, however, see
Him say something and then him collapse.
he just starts shrieking in fear, and then just stands there completely motionless and falls
After-
backwards.
Thing said something.
Yes.
Great, I hit him twice.
Cool. Roll to hit. I just have to see if that recharges. It doesn't.
18 plus 8, 10.
18 plus 8. That hits, but the 10 does not. Soz.
That is wisdom.
10 points?
Yep.
Okay. This thing isn't looking... No, I'm lying. It's like a fucking It's taken 33 damage so far.
Nothing.
It's taken 33. That's nothing to...
he healed back.
Yeah.
But it took more damage from that before. So it is down 33 points.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's got like 100 or something.
Oh, but it's 333.
Yeah. Great.
That.
Good.
So... can I get some death saving throws?
Really long.
Yes.
No. I'm on 2 failures
2 failures?
and 1 success.
Bertrand is on 1 failure.
I feel like I'm gonna.
Oh, and is that a failure or a
No,
success?
it's just,
Okay. So he is going to turn around at you now.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
You just attacked.
That was my reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to rage now.
Okay, cool.
And then hit twice. Or
Yeah,
hit.
yeah, hit poor Jim Joe.
He's not.
It's not Jim Jar.
Well,
He blinked.
oh, that's terrible. 130.
Neither hit.
Mm.
And he just seems to not be wherever you swing your axe.
swing your axe at where he's not.
Yeah, that'll be how it works.
That's some big brain thinking right there.
Mm.
Mhm.
Are you going
Captain
to
Hindsight.
stay there or
Over there.
Not
yes.
over there.
cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
Next time.
So
Stay right there.
Oh,
it's
nice.
called. Okay, cool.
You
could
want
probably
this thing?
bounce
You
the dice
do
on.
any dice?
I'm good. Okay. I don't need a dice tray.
He just likes the sound.
I do. I
only
love
have
the
to
sound.
roll one dice, and that's killing me currently.
So-
Well, yeah.
Can I get
No.
a Constitution saving throw from you?
That
A 14? You feel this wave of just weariness. You take 1 level of exhaustion, 45 psychic damage,
Oh.
and then you're not resistant to psychic.
of course not. Barbarians can't be.
Cool,
Yes.
cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely.
And
I have no brains because
this
I'm a barbarian.
is
Can't affect my
brain.
brain.
the last one of
I ain't
these
got one.
he can do.
Well, that
Um,
I can't take another one.
Just trying to.
you see
flex.
this coming low, so you get advantage on this. He points at you. He actually steps back 10 feet.
Great, I hit.
Yep, you are exhausted, remember?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
That's just disadvantage on skill.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Cool, so
Yeah.
roll to hit. That hits.
Nice.
Ooh, that's-
Oh my god.
One hit. That's 12. 5 is
No.
17 points.
No.
He technically leave Bear's attack of opportunity range as well.
Oh, was he?
Well, Bear was by the corpse.
Okay, roll me
I
a
don't think he has a whole.
saving throw for Bear then.
Oh, what kind of saving throw?
A
Same one I
constitution.
No, that's fine. How many comes? That's fine. He's got +4, 7.
He takes 45 damage. I believe he is dead.
That's hang
It was a
on.
nice try. Lovely.
5 times my level in this class plus my yes. Only just.
And yeah,
Right. So
17.
damage.
Cool.
And 9 points of radiant.
Cool. So that is not enough to kill him. I'm sorry, it's not enough to kill him. And
You ain't
he
sorry.
steps back, and the sort of skin of him drops to the floor, revealing this crackling hag. What did you forget?
Oh, I roll saving. It's fine.
Oh. And he is going to point at you as lightning leaps from his fingers, Darth Sidious. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh wait, it's a dex.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yay. Oh yeah, that's 20. I'll keep that one.
20?
Uh,
Okay, so you take half of this damage. That's 10, 16, 28, 35, 44, 50 damage. So you take 25 lightning damage. And I believe you're all unconscious now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I get death saving throws?
Oh, here we go.
This is the one.
This is the one. Let's see if I die.
How many?
Just one.
Oh, 19. I'm so close.
Cool.
Cool, I say.
I'm fine.
You stand up. Well, you regain consciousness.
Good.
All the gym jars have disappeared. And
Smacker.
you see
Sorry, Smack. I'm running the fuck away.
Smack
You
my
see
bitch.
Shoot
from her
No.
a
With the
large
J, yeah.
sort of dark energy crackling beam just erupting and heading basically skyward.
But it's her now, right? Not
Yes.
Jim Jar. Is Jim Jar's corpse back?
Yes, it is.
Oh, cool.
It's where the rags were.
Cool.
And it is basically disintegrating anything it touches, heading skyward,
Like, is she moving it around, or is it just going straight up?
straight up.
It's a skyline.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like a skylight? I told you it was fucking space magic. Cool. Silver is 100% into this.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
The fanboy.
Silver is so keen on what is going on.
So
in
you're
this
just
world.
observing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm cautiously observing, obviously.
Are you going to, at any point, try and resuscitate the others?
I'm not going to go down there where the giant sky giga
Okay.
cannon is. Like, the two of them are down at this thing's feet, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm not going to go down to the demon.
You are all unconscious for 3 hours.
Grand.
During this time, you are just observing.
Yeah, I don't care. I think one of these people killed my dad. I've never met Osaka.
Am I actually alive? Because I am, cut in half
Yeah, you're alive.
Yeah.
currently.
Just.
Okay. Okay.
You'll have a lot of scarring.
Yeah.
That'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
So you, I should see if thing wakes up, Bertrand. Nope.
Yeah, like, I'm going to take notes. I'm keen as tits on New Space TV.
Okay, so what you see is basically reality starts to warp and sort of deconstruct away from this beam. So the ground sort of fragments and becomes floating bits of debris that is just sort of floating and slowly drifting and holding orbit around this large platform which she is on, which is also what you are on, except the staircase sort of winds up. You see outside, you can see for what looks forever, basically, and it's all starting to turn to sort of like a purpley sort of hue, with bits of pink and flecks of what you assume to be stars. You've never seen stars in your life. And twisting nebula. And over this time, you have decided to call this place, from what you learnt in the bylaws, after a place called the astral plane, which is what they would banish pigfuckers to.
It's a just banishment as well.
You see one by one the only people you know. Yeah. I guess we can call them your family.
Oh man, I missed Leftish isn't here.
Fuck. You see Leftish in a jail cell floating by, and she's like, "Holy shit!"
like the Wizard of Oz.
And one by one, you guys regain consciousness and are sort of on floating platforms.
Separately.
Well, are they
separately? The two of you are on the three of you are on the same platform. So that is Bubbles, Chiron. You're sort of at this witch's feet, and she has sort of become an obsidian-like statue, which is dark, crackling energy is just coming out of. She is not. And yourself, Ahsoka, you are with Bertrand on a floating sort of part of courtyard.
Yep. And I have 1 level of exhaustion, so that means...
Disadvantage.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yay. I do not want to touch the statue. No part of me will ever
like when I see them wake up, I'll whistle. I will make I won't let them touch the statue if I can avoid it. Like I'll be like, "Hi guys, we're in hell," or at least a strange concept of it.
Yeah.
What is it?
What's happening?
So the weird. I thought it's space magic.
What is
Kai,
that?
what's happening?
I don't know what space magic is. I know what magic is.
So this is.
Oh God.
This seems to be the place between the places. We're no longer where we were, but we're not technically anywhere else.
You've just made this worse for me.
We're just here, floating around on platforms made of cheese.
You're not making much sense. Right, what do I see?
You
Platforms
see
made of cheese.
essentially parts of Nelthiad floating around, like some are whole towers, some are staircases, some are, just chunks. You see what looks like to be a giant sort of cage that has sort of large scratch marks in it. It looks to be connected to some conductors. That sort of floats by. You see a yellow cart float by filled with water. You see Ront just backflipping.
He's so good at that.
You see the entire Senate arguing in their seats as the Senate, just the center of the Senate, floats by. In the distance, you see,
and those people in the Senate seem fine. They don't seem like they're floating through not negative space.
No, they absolutely seem like they're floating through negative space.
But they're arguing about floating through negative space?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, they're aware of this.
They're blaming each other. Everyone's sort of pissed off. And they're like, "Oh, it was House Roland's fault. It was House...
It was Bertram."
You roll me a
totally
history with advantage.
Nice.
which is just a history for you because you have exhaustion.
If you want to read a
good
book,
point.
if you want to read a book about this, I've been writing one for the last 4 hours.
Oh, yes. 16.
16, you see one of the towers of Minas Taurus float by.
That's very far away.
Yes.
Nothing's far away anymore. Everything is equally far away.
Can I speak to
You don't
Bertram?
make any sense.
Yes,
You're 2 days old.
we're everywhere.
Because obviously I'm
We're
on a
also
different platform.
we're also nowhere.
At that point, everything becomes minuscule around you there, Silver, and everything is within reach of you. And at the
Told
same
you I was
time,
God.
he becomes so big you can't comprehend. Silver.
Oh, why?
I mean,
Roll me,
I'm bigger than you can comprehend. I probably
Arcana
can't
or
answer you.
intelligence.
15.
It seems like some astral plane.
Seems that's
Magic.
some fucking space
Just the way
magic.
the astral plane functions.
Yep.
And when he grows, does he
Right.
actually we're on a platform
Well,
Yeah.
and he's huge. How does that
Where
work?
is-
Where he is standing also grows.
Oh, okay.
is my erection bigger than Lolth's?
At the moment, yeah.
Sick. Yeah. I mean,
You see an entire sort of legion of drow floating in the distance.
cool. Can I swat at them? Can I reach out and interact with how big are the platforms to me? Can I bring Osaka's platform? Can I nudge it closer to what we're calling the primary platform?
You reach out and your hand just extends for infinity.
Sick.
Can I ask Lord Bertram what's happening? Because obviously I'm not with these guys, so...
Well, you're with all of us.
No, I'm on a different platform.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I am also infinitely large.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And does he know how to fix this?
Bertrand's just
So Bertram, you know that law book that you had?
I don't.
I mean, why did you smash the mirror?
It seemed to be a problem. I wanted to fix it. The mirror
mean,
did bad things. I thought by breaking it, the bad things would stop.
No.
Common sense.
No, that's not common sense at all. This
Why
is what
not?
happens. You destroyed the world.
I mean,
This
That's-
is your fault. You need to fix it.
Yup.
I don't know how. And he sort of sits on the edge of the platform and is just
Well, I mean, there's a bright light coming from that statue, right?
there's a beam.
You
Yeah.
need to go to that beam. We need to go to the beam. We need to figure out how to get there.
No.
Booming.
Don't touch the beam.
They're so little, you can't hear them.
I can hear everything.
So
Everywhere.
what is Osaka trying to do here?
She's trying to get out of this. She sees that, there's floating. There's just weird shit going on. If she gets Bertrand to maybe touch the statue or something, it might the thing might come out, but everything will go back in. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I like your logic. I'm not there.
The thing will come out and then proceed to kill us all again.
Well, then this time we gotta kind of be ready and fight as a team.
How many hit points do you have?
How you came
I
back
just
with,
woke up.
one?
Is it one?
Yup. Yeah.
Okay.
We're all in this together.
I also have one hit point, but it's one very, very large hit point.
You notice you have a gaping wound that isn't bleeding.
Oh, that's weird. What? I just fiddle inside. I'm like, oh, this is weird.
Does it hurt?
Man, I thought infinite space was
It
weird,
hurts.
but cool.
It hurts, but
One in the inside, it's like,
You?
God, it's not bleeding. What's going on? Yeah.
yeah, it hurts.
Well, yeah, I can imagine, but it's cool at the same time.
Yeah.
Feeling my
Pretty cool.
ribs.
ow, this is
Wait, can I see this? Can I be like, Osaka, can you feel pain?
Yes, I can
So
definitely.
writes it down in his notes. He's like, pain still exists.
I mean, can I just
huge.
yeah, that's infinitely large.
how do I?
Have you thought about if you feel pain?
I mean, I got hit by some ice, but I'm always in pain and not in pain.
All
Cool.
I feel is pain.
Yeah.
You do feel pain.
Well, yeah.
Whenever you think about it, you feel pain.
Well, think about what? Pain.
pain.
Whenever I think about pain, I feel
Ooh,
pain.
ow.
Yes.
Okay, if I think about other things, do I feel other things?
No.
What do you think about?
Oh
if we-
shit, this is power.
So if we think that the world is back to normal, will the world be back to normal?
Silver, start thinking.
I want to think of a giant
but not about-
marshmallow.
Not about that.
Choose the method of your destruction.
You see a
Can I
giant mellow
think Osaka's platform back to the main platform?
As you
I wish
start
I
to
would-
think
yeah.
it starts to move towards the platform instantly.
Ooh. I'm like, can
Who
you
gave
like,
him this power? Oh,
can
God.
you bind me back together?
I mean, I could try.
I mean, because
Wait,
I got a gaping hole.
Wait, yes, I can.
Yeah, can you just bind me back?
Yes.
Am I like back together?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking weird.
And then I unbind it.
Oh my god!
And then I rebind it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay, and then he like looks at his book again and like runs.
My favorite part of this is just Cole's utter confused face.
Physics seems to be at my will.
So what are the rest of you doing in this time?
You two are together.
Yeah, well, we're with you, but you're huge.
Well, you're still
We're
with
just
me.
on this platform with the statue didn't.
No.
I'm gonna hit it with axe into a million pieces.
Hey!
You do that, it smashes.
Wonderful.
It's in a million pieces. A million beams come out.
Oh, that's enough.
Oh god.
All going to the same direction.
Well, then wouldn't it just be one big beam?
No, because they're all splintered everywhere.
Good.
If you break something into a million pieces,
Yeah. All the
That's a
beams
lot
go
of
in the
pieces.
one direction.
but they're tiny beams. They're not the same size beams.
Little
Good.
baby beans.
The same size beam altogether, but split a million times.
And it's still going straight up.
Yep. All of them. Well, what you're soon to be straight up.
And yeah, they're all going in one direction.
And they seem to reconnect through the ground.
Can I jump? Can I test if gravity still exists? Can I just like try and like just jump, a centimeter off the ground and see if I
jump a
come back
centimeter
down?
off the ground?
Oh, sick. Gravity check.
In our platform.
I like
Goes
looking like, I'm so glad he didn't try and throw one of us to see if gravity works.
Just keeps coming back. Please don't throw us. Don't do that.
So, how's this working?
He can just magically think of things.
I just think of things and they happen.
So he should think the world back together.
Yeah, think.
Yeah. Okay, but out of character, we've tried that once.
We did. It didn't go very well. I mean, it did go very well. I mean, Bubbles, Jim Jar is dead again.
Well,
but
yeah.
You see a dolphin with like the neck of giraffe go by.
Ooh.
Is the rest of
Would we
Nelthiad
even know
still
what
floating
that is?
around? Like, are we? Is
That's an
Yeah.
animal.
is the,
Yeah,
is
it's
the
all-
surroundings
that's
aren't getting
dolphin.
a lot
legit.
weirder?
It's got a very long
And do
neck.
any of us know what a dolphin is?
Exactly.
Yeah, he does.
I'm a sailor.
Do you know what a giraffe is?
It's
Oh,
got
so
a
you
very
already,
long
you already know what the
neck.
back half
Do
of it is,
dolphins
right?
always look like that? They look magical.
This is a fun place. I
the-
like it now.
Let's-
And the
stay
moment she
here
says
forever.
magical, like a unicorn torn, like just pops in on the.
Marvel now.
Yeah, it's now a Naraf. Yeah, cool.
Nara.
Can I shrink back down? But I still want to be like 60 feet tall. I just don't want to be infinitely tall anymore. I still want to be an enormous giant compared to them, but not.
Yeah.
60 feet is huge.
Yeah, you're
Yes, but
60
before
feet
I
tall.
was, I was infinitely large.
Yeah.
Now
you're
I am
60
but a
feet tall.
demigod.
So are we gonna try and piece it back together, or?
I mean, I can try, but this is my first time being a god.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
You can do it.
You see a flock of floating dicks go by,
Oh, look!
and they
Silver?
scream like seagulls.
Stop
My mind starts wandering. It's like- yeah. Cool.
I liked that.
Can
Yeah.
all of you give me perception rolls?
Like, I'm glad it wasn't vaginas, to be honest.
Do I have advantage?
Vagina.
Yes.
There's a flock of vaginas just flapping away.
15.
That is an 18.
I got a
Wait, that's a
17.
that's a 35.
It's a 35.
What am I?
I got a
thing?
35.
It's a 35.
Oh, what? It works for everyone.
My
God
God.
damn it.
100.
It's the 100.
Right. No, I didn't see.
You're actually two. You're actually 2%.
Okay.
2%.
I see.
What did you roll? Did you roll?
Oh, I rolled.
Okay. You
Oh, well, 7.
You see a 2 go by. The rest of you all hear a rumbling that is both very close and very distant.
Okay, so
Maybe we should go
we're
up to the light.
okay. You realize this is purgatory, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we go
Off
to
you
the
go.
light, then that's heaven, right?
I don't know. Does Osaka go to heaven?
It's only if
That's
you believe in
true.
a god.
No,
The
I
Senate
don't.
floats by again.
I believe in myself.
I mean, in this world.
They wave at you as you go by and then continue arguing very loudly.
Cool. So,
More quiet.
does anybody have any
Shush.
ideas? But say them and don't think them.
More dolphins would like
Yeah.
go by.
Try and
As
have
you say that-
try and have good ideas, but don't think about them
Okay.
too hard.
Okay.
As you say
Vagina
that,
flies.
dolphins... Huh?
Vagina flies.
Vagina flies.
Yeah, and they fight with the penis girls.
Okay, yeah, no. A swarm of vaginas with insectoid eyes where the clitoris is, and wings coming off the side.
like a compound eye, like a
Yeah. Fly by
man.
and basically they collide with the dick goals.
Also we're all at full
this is
health.
gone.
This is too much. I
Yeah,
don't want to be here.
we're all back at full health as well.
Oh, yay.
I'm not
Of
here
course, we
anymore.
can just...
You're not here anymore. Okay, cool,
You're
He
gone.
disappears.
cool.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm back. I'm back in the other place, and everything is. I was just making another wish. Oh shit!
Oh, you silly.
Yeah. You said it.
This is the one time that you can wish for infinite wishes.
Do you know what? I wish that my AC was 35.
Yeah. You remember that wishes have consequences? You realize that you don't have to use wishes that have concrete. You can just...
Oh no, I just imagine
Your AC is just 35.
My AC is
Because now it's going to be like, your AC is 35, but you've only got one hit point.
You see
Oh no, he's gonna punish me.
a massive, gargantuan beast that sort of has big claws, a big sort of toothy maw. It doesn't seem to have any eyes, and it has what looks like a spiked sort of crocodile tail extending from the maw, apparate and just devour the Senate in one bite before disapparating.
I'm just gonna be like, place like home. There's no place like home. And then I'm gonna think of, I'll just say this is the only place I know of home. So, I'm gonna like picture a place that I've seen in a book and just go there. There we go.
Find out what happens next time on Guardians of the Gygax.
Oh. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. I don't know where else is home.
So the music used for our intro and outro was, of course, Magelust by Gygax. Great band. Check them out. Spotify, Deezer, Google Music, wherever you get music, really. This song was off their album High Fantasy. Great for your own D&D sessions to get you in the mood. The music used in this episode was Come Play With Me, Welcome to Horrorland, and Opium, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0. creativecommons.org/licenses/by/4.0, and those, of course, were by the Honourable Kevin Macleod. We also had some new artists in this. Arcane Anthems, which you can find him on Twitter at Arcane Anthems, on TikTok as well. Or head to his Patreon, patreon.com/Arcane Anthems. The music we used of his was Death March of the UnderKing. And yeah, until next time, you have inspiration.